Hello everyone, Colby Elmore here from Johnson RV, Medford, Oregon. Today I'm sitting in the parts van by Outside Van right here. We're at the Portland RV show, and I got Justin and Clayton here, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what sets them apart from other manufacturers. I mean, every manufacturer builds an adventure van on the Mercedes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What makes you guys different?
One of the big differences is the fit and finish. So we build everything in-house. The quality control is all done in-house, from every little rivet and everything all the way up into the panels and all that kind of stuff. We are watching it all along the way, making sure that it meets our quality standards. If you look around, there's so many little features, like screws are all in the right place. We got things are rounded off in the corners. We just put that little extra touch on things just to make it feel like a more cohesive, comprehensive build.
Gotcha.
What that also translates to is when you're driving down the road or going off-road, which we hope everybody's doing, you're not getting the rattling, you're not getting things falling off the van, all that kind of stuff. Which happens, you know, when you're especially going on like washboard roads, things are clanking around. Ours don't do that. We want to make sure that your experience driving the van and living in the van is as seamless as it can be.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did a great job on this. I mean, you don't really think about fit and finish when you talk about adventure vans, right?
Yeah.
You guys got both. Fit and finish, luxury style, but still have the adventure van feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the goal with this one was we really wanted to focus on a roomier seat 2, sleep 2 with a full dry bath in the back. We wanted to have it set up so you can go out, do your adventure, have the space, have the room, have a clean walkway through, and then this turns into a full-size queen bed. So people can plug in or be off-grid and have AC heat, full wash area, and then also the big design difference with this one, the one big focus that we did is from the ground up. We were working with Garmin to design a fully integrated hub, our center, that controls everything in the van. The Garmin system controls the awning, lights, water pump, heat, AC, everything in the van is fully integrated into that Garmin system there.
You can even get an app for your phone, control everything in the van from your app on your phone too. So if you want to like set a timer or something, or you want to turn the fans on while you're outside the van, just pop up on your phone, boom, you got it.
Gotcha. You guys got that displayed on outside, so we can
Yeah,
kind of show.
and we'll go through it and show you all the different things that you can do on it. It's really cool. And yeah, just kind of bouncing off what Clayton said, Parks is kind of like a hybrid for us in terms of you got your really utilitarian adventure van that's out there to get you off-road, and then you have a more comfortable van life kind of space, and we wanted to seek the middle ground for that, and that's what we feel we did with Parks.
And it's definitely a spot in the market that hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah.
So I mean that's amazing you guys did there, and also fit and finish. I mean, look at these magnetic lines right here. Oh, came all the way off.
That's how it rolls, right?
But they actually match the sidewall,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Like you put the curtain down right, like you do over here, and you almost can't even tell there's a window there.
Yeah, so it's just part of that, keeping everything as cohesive as possible, making it a seamless living experience.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this van's kind of a special van that we're in. This is the prototype, so this is the very first Parks that we built. It's only been shown publicly on the East Coast for like one show. So this is the Pacific Northwest debut of this van. So the public now can see it and kind of check it out, sit in it. Whenever we're at a show, we encourage people to get into our vans, open up drawers, sit in it, like really do what you want to do in the van. That way you get a good feel for
Absolutely.
what it's actually going to be like when you get it.
Speaking of that, check out this drawer right here. One of my favorite drawers in this whole thing. You overlook it. Everyone overlooks it. Well, look at that. Most vans don't even give you a spot to put one fork.
Yeah, we've
All
got
soft close. Just amazing cabinet work.
a place for everything, right? And everything has its place.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have the utility drawer there. We have a really deep sink. The galley is kind of a signature galley for us. We try to make it as homely as possible, so it's like when you're out on the van, you're not compromising on basic things like that, you know.
And that is a ginormous sink for not only a van, but an adventure van.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
like, I've seen sinks about this big in adventure vans before, so the fact that you guys got that big of a sink is amazing.
And then that goes down into this little bench area right here where we have our cup holders, but also there's a wireless charging pad. So you can be hanging out here, charging your phone, enjoying the outdoors, you know, doing the whole thing. That's our primary goal with our company, is to get people outside, enjoying nature, being outdoors, and just having a seamless living experience outside.
And this is set up so you can have 2 different table locations. So you can set it up so you have a lagoon table you can have mounted here or right here. And then we also do a nice little tuck away in front of the galley with the table. So it's not going to rattle, it's out of the way. And so you can stow it, or you can have it set up. But once again, it comes back to that. What we're trying to do is make this as quiet a driving experience as we can do. And then coming into like this bed, like I said, this will flip over into a full-size queen, but you still get a big lounge area. And we work in conjunction with Roam Rest. They make some amazing mattresses that are super comfortable, and they fit cleanly together and to make it just one full-size bed.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear Roam Rest a lot and people upgrading stuff.
Yeah.
So the fact that it comes standard on this is pretty amazing.
And they're a local company. We're based out of Portland as well, so they're just down the road from us. So it's nice keeping everything as local as possible. It helps with quality control, and it just enables us to work with other companies and make things that are really special and do it really fast. So,
Yeah.
do you guys want to go tip to tail and kind of check out all the features of this van?
Absolutely. First, tell me a little bit about this flooring. I've not seen this flooring in anything before.
Yeah.
And pictures and videos do not do it justice. I mean, this thing, it looks sleek. It's nice and grippy. You're not going to slip on it. And I hear it's scratch proof and easy to clean, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Weather resistant, extremely durable.
So this is a tech floor. So we've been playing with this product for a while. This is a really good floor. It has, if you're going to dogs or anything in there, it's going to be really resistant to scratches. It's easy to clean, and it also just gives you like something different than the traditional van floor you see. You know, gives you some good color, gives you some pop, gives you some pattern, and it also just, with that, it also covers up any sort of dirt or tracking in like that.
And it's super comfortable with your bare feet and everything. So it's, you know, that's another aspect of trying to bring home into the van, trying to make it more of a living experience without compromise. And so other adventure van floors are great, but this is just super comfortable and super sleek.
You guys show us how this bed works?
Sure.
You mentioned how it makes into a full-size bed.
Absolutely. Let me just stack these across here. This is another color. This is a cool thing. So we do offer parts in this color and in the green for the mattress. So you can have both options if you want. That's kind of one of the goals, is to have it just give a little bit of variety and have the colorways, so you can make it your own. But this is a very simple, easy way to do it. You can move it close to your ear there.
I love how you guys did the blade lighting in here too.
And just like that, you got your bed. What's nice about having a bed like this is you're not compromising space, right? So when you're designing an adventure van like we do, it's a game of inches. Yeah, every inch is precious. And if you have something really big and huge that's taking up a lot of space, it can sometimes, you know, not be the greatest thing ever. So that's why we went with this method for the bed. It makes it so it can be usable as benches, and then you can just flip it out when you need it. Have your bed. If you wanted to, you could have this deployed at all times.
And the nice thing with this bed, with the entryway in the back, like where Justin is if you do need to get up in the middle of the night and use the restroom, you can just slide straight in there, and you can pull the curtain and have your privacy. Or if someone gets up early, wants to shower, they can get up and do that and not bother their partner.
Yeah, that's an absolutely massive bed too.
Yeah.
I mean, in a van, that's a huge bed.
Yeah.
And one of the other things we did is we wanted to set it up here for the heat, so you can actually get it close, and you can rotate these. So if you want to heat underneath, you can do whatever. Have it pointing forward if you're sitting in front, or get it so you're going to heat where you're in your sleeping area as well. And that's also why we did the AC here. We did a Gree AC, which is nice because it just pumps out the BTUs, and it's also a heat pump as well. It's the first time we've gone into this style of AC, and we're really happy with it. it really cools down the van. So if you're in those hot, humid areas, it really helps with helping your environment keep it cool, keep it regulated. And it also has a dehumidifier in it as well.
Awesome, awesome. That's 15,000 BTUs, isn't it?
Yep.
Crazy. I mean, you don't even see that in big travel trailers.
Yeah. So it really, really helps with like just keeping you comfortable. And that's the same thing with like if you do in conjunction with your diesel fire heater and the heat pump, you're going to have that full comfortable sleeping time in cold weather. And that's why we want to make all of our vans 4-season vans.
4 seasons.
4-season vans.
Thank
That's
you.
why we do the water inside, power inside. Even with the power being inside, we use a Lithionics battery that has a built-in heater. So it's going to be able to take a charge in when it's cold out. And it super functional batteries link really well to our Garmin system we were talking about. And we've been using Lithionics for years now in custom. And now we've transitioned it into the models. We're super happy with it.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, a lot of manufacturers go in the lithium
Yeah.
route. So nice to hear that.
We really like the battery. It's good company.
All right, let's go check out this control panel that you guys were talking about.
Yeah, let's do it. So this display doesn't come with the van. This is just showing off our control panel on the inside.
This is how it looked through the app, though, right?
Yeah, it would look just like this through the app, and that's actually how it connects. So this tablet right here is basically just an Android.
Gotcha.
So this is exactly, it uses the same app. So everything is segmented out, and you can literally control pretty much everything in this van. You get your water levels, your gray water levels. You can extend and retract the awning. You can turn the lights off, fans, anything. This is all connected via Wi-Fi. So if you got a Wi-Fi connection and this has a Wi-Fi connection, you can control your van.
Gotcha.
One of the really cool features that this does also is this is something you don't see very often. This also can tell you how full your actual van battery is. Right now it's unplugged because we're at the show, but it will show how full your van battery is, and it will charge back into the van battery as well.
Okay.
So it gives us a nice like clean full system that you're looking at. Gives all your voltage, how long it's going to be, and then also you can control, like you said, you can control the lights. You can just turn them all off if you want. And you can see they'll go all off. You can turn them on, they go all on. And everything, the nice thing is with this app, everything is done. So you can set your different zones for whatever you're looking to do. And then when we get into the fans, basically this will run your entire heating system. Tells you inside and outside temperature, which is really nice. And it does both, because this is your diesel heater, this is your air conditioner, and then your fans. The nice thing is if you're in the bathroom, you can always turn the fan on with buttons or on your phone.
There you go.
And it also comes into your power system, like how much is coming in, how much we're drawing, how many hours you have usable, what you can change this depending if you're going to be in an RV lot. You can change this real quickly to set yourself up so you're bringing in 30 amps or depending on wherever you're going to be. So if you want to bulk charge real quick, right now we're on a home system, so we're going to set it at 15 amps. So that's a nice thing, and you can see the loads change with the volts as you change that up. So, and then back to our home screen, everything's just intuitive. The engineers did a fantastic job working in conjunction with Garmin to make this intuitive, to make this user-friendly. That was the goal with the whole thing. We didn't want to make it super complex. We wanted to give you really nice icons and self-explanatory, however you want to do it.
That's awesome, because I'm technology challenged, so I can
Yes.
really appreciate you making this user friendly.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's simple things like just using low, medium, high, as opposed trying to use numbers where someone's trying to be like, okay, what does that even mean? With the modes of turning it on and off. And let me go into this one, for example. We get into our air conditioner. You can actually just choose your mode, like I was talking about. You can go into the cooling mode, or you can just go into a dry mode. So, you know, if you're in the southeast, northeast, any place like that, you can just dehumidify the van so it doesn't feel clammy or anything in there, even if it's, you can hear it kick on. And then this will adjust your swing of the vents inside as well, so you can turn them on and off because they're all electric, so they work with that. So you have passive and electric vent openings, so you can control the swing on that as well.
Heck yeah. And this is an all-wheel drive, right?
This is an all-wheel drive chassis. All of our vans are going to be on the all-wheel drive platform. Really been happy with that. We put, to give you that extended experience, we also put custom wheels on there, more aggressive 4-season tires, so you can go anywhere you want to go and not be limited. That's one of the important things. It's really going to help you with those inclement conditions. If you're using it in Colorado, you get storms that pop up. You don't have to worry about putting it in 4-wheel drive. It's just already ready to go, and the tires are set. So that's one of the really nice things about all of our chassis is we want you to just be able to go.
Exactly.
Awesome.
That's the goal.
Yeah, just kind of going back to some of the details. It's built on a Sprinter. It's a Sprinter 170, so it's one of their longer chassis, and that just gives us all the room that we need inside to seat and sleep 2 people. And then it also enables us to do what we did in the back of this van, which I think we'll probably go show you right now.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the main features of this van right here is that dry bath.
Yeah.
And this step you guys make is just amazing too. I've been in tons of adventure vans. If they don't give you a step, get one, because it's not fun reaching all the way up here to try to get in your coach.
Being as short as I am, it's a necessity.
Right there with
So
you.
it's a necessity for me to get in. We even did some cool stuff. We gave it this finished mat. This is the same material you're using on boats and so on, so it's non-slip, doesn't absorb any water, and it just gave you that nice wood look to give you a nice finished out, big, extra tall shower. We trimmed it up to the top there so someone taller than me can stand up there with plenty of room.
Yeah,
And
we
then-
call it our high top shower. And what's cool that we realized when we built it is when you're normally taking a van shower, the water's, no matter how tall you are, it's hitting you in the chest.
Right.
With the extended ceiling right there, the shower head's now above your head for most people. And so now it's again that thing of kind of bringing home into the van. It's giving you that experience of like, okay, no, this is actually a real shower.
Gotcha.
And it's all connected to the heater as well, so you can get hot water on demand and all that kind of stuff. So.
Other big thing is we also separated this out, so you have your separate fan back here, and that's for helping with humidity when you're taking a shower, using the restroom. You can dump
Air it
that,
out
you
real
can air it
quick.
out real quick. And then we also did a sink right here, because after you're using the bathroom, you actually have a sink to wash your hands. You don't have to go through the galley, so you can have full function here to have that bathroom feel.
And what's uncommon in adventure vans is we got a mirror.
got
That is
a
always
mirror.
that is number 3 question we usually get. We'll get to the number 1 question here in a second. But
One thing I want to ask you guys too, because this is one of the first Mercedes I've seen like this. No rear windows.
Yes.
I've been
Yeah.
told you guys custom order these specifically with no rear windows. Is that correct?
we tend to not do the rear windows for a variety of reasons. If on our custom side, if someone wants a rear window, we'll make sure we source a chassis with that, all that kind of stuff. But for us, it's space to store things, so we have our stuff sacks right
That's
there.
awesome.
So the window's going to be gone no matter what. But also, it's a thermal dump. So when you have those windows there, all the heat that the heat pump and the heater are generating are going to be leaching out of the van, and vice versa. All that stuff is going to be coming through.
Gotcha,
So it's
gotcha.
another way to kind of keep the van insulated and more of an enclosed space.
Gotcha.
And also with the way we order these vans, we order them fully loaded from the front end forward. So this one actually has a high definition rear view mirror. So you get a full rear view mirror with this. You don't need the windows. You have 2 cameras that are specifically focused on the rear view mirror. So it feels like you're driving with the rear view mirror. That's how we order all these vans. All the vans are going to come that way.
That's good to hear, because I remember those COVID days where you bought a van and you weren't sure what
Yeah.
features came with that chassis.
Exactly.
So yeah, this has the high definition rear view mirror, full 360 for parking. So that really helps with just the ease of driving. 170s are
sensors.
super easy to drive as well. But yeah, we get it fully loaded with the bigger screens. Kind of leads into the bigger screens. 360 cameras makes it really easy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Electric seats in the front. That's our goal. We want to have a fully tricked out van.
And speaking of seats, one of our most common questions is where's the toilet? So obviously we have a dedicated bathroom. We got a big full-size toilet here. The adventure van world is known for using cassette toilets.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's something you store in a drawer somewhere, and we acknowledge that is not for everybody. So we wanted to build a van that had, again, all the comforts of home, making it as homely as possible. So this is a cassette toilet, but
A little less hands-on.
Yeah, a little less hands-on. It's the height is higher, so it's easier to sit down on. You're not like squatting down on something that's like 2 inches tall. And then this access drawer here, you can take the cassette out and dispose of everything you need to dispose of. There's no lifting toilets out of the van and doing the walk of shame in the rest stop or anything like that. So it's a lot nicer. It's a little bit, you get a little bit more premium experience with it. So,
Awesome.
yeah. And it's electric flush too. So
Electric
nice.
flush.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big thing is also, granted, everything is tied into our app, but we also have backups. So if you don't have your phone or you don't have anything, you can turn your water pump on with the switches here. You can turn your bathroom light on, and that's all custom engraved. We do at the shop for all the switches. And then also, if you want to plug in your phone while you're in the bathroom, or just quick access to have a 110 out the back door as well. So trying to make it so you have in all the different zones of the van, you have function. You have plugs up front, you have light switches on every face for every light. Every light has its own switch as well. And with that light, where they're talking about with the mirror, it gets really bright, so you can actually use it, and it's
For
a functional
makeup
makeup and things like that.
The toilet actually rotates as well. So if you want to change your view when you're going to the bathroom, we got you covered.
There you go. That is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you guys did a great job on this. I'm
Thank
very
you.
excited to actually see it in person.
Yeah. There's a couple other things you want to
Absolutely.
One thing I want to point out is our wrap. It's a pretty interesting wrap. It's definitely going against the grain of what we normally do at Outside Van.
Right.
I'm going to close the door so you guys can see the whole thing. So this wrap's pretty special. Depending on the color that you order, you get a little bit of a different colored wrap. So it all matches, it's all cohesive. We also work with an Oregon artist named Able Arts, and he did this whole thing for us. So we're really stoked on it. His art is normally in like nature and surfing and that kind of stuff, and the vibe that he does with his art with the vibe of this van is just like, it was like, yes, this is gonna work.
It definitely stands out.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
Love the custom badging you guys did too.
Yeah, and that's a signature of all our models. So Syncline has one, Approach has one, but Parks has, it's a little bit different on Parks.
Right,
so,
a little bit different.
Yeah. A couple other features of the van. So we talked about the tires. You got side steps. What we wanted to do was to have steps and ease of getting into the bed, getting on the toilet, all that kind of stuff to be easy for everybody. Everybody's done the whole like hoist up into a Sprinter van before, and it can be pretty hard on the knees and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So all age groups, all abilities can get in and out of this van with ease, and then if they want something, a little bit more higher up or whatever, that's their option.
Gotcha.
Yeah, got an electric awning, got cool lights. There's a ton of storage on the inside. One of the other things to talk about real fast is there is a technology pass-through on the roof. So if you want to get a Starlink on this thing, you just throw it up on the roof, and the hole's already drilled for the cords and everything. You just run it through. It's all waterproof.
There you
You're
go.
good to go. You just got to plug
Makes
it
my
in.
service department a little happy. They get
Yeah.
a little nerve-wracking when they got drilled through those vans.
Exactly.
And these, this one does have a bug screen here, and then an overhead cab shelf that we do there. This one's fully optioned out. These are all options they can buy through you guys if you want to install.
Gotcha.
It's all upgrades as far as the bug screen or going into the overhead cab shelf. If someone wants to add that on, they can just get that through you guys and you can install it.
The headliner shelf is pretty cool. It's got L-track dog bones on the front and some other slots, so you can hang accessories, you can hang your towels, you can do whatever you need to do. We also have a curtain rod that should be coming out pretty soon, where you can get one of the typical van curtains.
Yeah, plug
put out
up
there.
cab area and
Yep,
whatnot.
exactly.
Yeah, kind of like the approach you had with the drop-down curtains.
It's going to be similar to like this little corner shelf, this little stash shelf here. That's how the dog bones work. So you can actually put hooks on there, and they're removable. You can put Mac rings, whatever you want to hang. Just a use of some dead space. We wanted to make it so you can just throw your phone up there, just throw anything you walk in the van, you can just put it. That's why we also did the open cubby up there as well. So you can just have a quick, easy spot to stash stuff when you can get in here, so you're not having to open something up all the time. If you have your hands full and you want to set something.
You said it's a battle of inches.
It is.
Yep.
It
Gotta
truly
get every
is.
little inch of
It
storage
truly
in this
is.
thing.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah, you guys knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
There you go.
We're stoked you guys are going to have this on the lot, and yeah, we're excited to sell some. for
We're
sure.
excited to have it.